Hello guys and welcome to the third episode and the final episode, which is going to be in post commentary. I'm gonna do it live com from now on, which includes episode 4 and so on. Yeah, but yeah, this episode should not be missed. It's very interesting. It has a lot of transfers and some goals. Let me just say that. Um, and I was really pleased with some of the transfers I made. I'm gonna name this episode Bargain Player, because you're gonna see I signed player for a ridiculously good amount. But yeah, let's crack on with the episode. You see here I play against Exeter City as an away, as a guest at their stadium, and of course they again I think played five at the back formation. I'm not really sure. Let me see. I think yeah. I think it was again five at the back. I don't know. I just think that's cool, but I just have to learn to score my opportunities, because you're gonna see in these three matches in this episode, I have a lot, and I mean a lot of chances to score. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, and sometimes that could prove costly. And at the moment, I'm not in the best shape. I'm still learning the game, and I'm still yeah, I'm a little bit sick, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm still learning the game, and I'm still learning the trades, how to play this game, because it's kind of difficult at the moment, because, I haven't played the demo at all, and I was like 10 or 15 days late for the game itself. But, yeah, the first half finished. It wasn't, like something interesting happened. It was just dumb, boring things. You see here, Will Hoskins misses a header, which is a good header. Um, he should have buried that. He's the type of player with 65 overall in League 2. He should score these. You see Alfie Potter here on a nice run. He goes on past two players, but just couldn't finish his dinner. He puts it wide, and yeah, that's a miss. That's another miss. But you see here, Hoskins and Rose combine very good. Rose with a fake shot, cuts inside in the penalty box and scores a brilliant goal to score our first goal in the league campaign, which is good, because that gives us some confidence. But yeah, I think last night I played a bit of Ultimate Team, and then I got on career mode, which is kind of difficult transaction, because in career mode you have to be a lot more patient and you have to build up your play and stuff like that. But it's a lot slower, the gameplay and the game itself, when playing career mode. But yeah, there are no transfers in between the first and the second game of the episode. We just come on against Dagenham and Redbridge. It was a little bit cloudy, I think. No, I don't know if it's this game. Yeah, it's this game. It was a little bit cloudy, and I had a little chance here with Rose, but it went wide. I just couldn't break them. They were defending very good. I think they were with four defenders, but they were defending very good. They were covering and they were fast, and they had Zaven Hines, which was extremely fast, and I just couldn't keep up with him. But yeah, you see here I made a good shot with Will Hoskins, but the keeper saves it, and yeah, the game finishes 0-0, which again doesn't suit me, doesn't do me any favors. This result, I don't want to draw games, I want to win. But you see here I receive an offer for Danny Rose, and I decided to counter it with 400k, because I think he's worth a lot. He scored the only goal so far, and I'm gonna try and search for players. You see here I search for Kwesi Appiah, who is a striker from Cambridge United, but I'm just gonna tell you, I don't get him. I don't get him. But Shrewsbury decided to match the offer for Danny Rose, and they are signing him, which is good, because that money is going to be well spent, as you can see, and you will see in the future. And I want to ask you something. If you know, if I could sign free agents out of the transfer window. I mean, it's now, this episode is the final episode. You can see the transfer deadline day, but I don't know. Can I sign players without it being the transfer window? I mean, at least free agents. I think I could sign. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try. But yeah, they play with five defenders again. You're gonna see that a lot, and I mean a lot. For the first two, three episodes, a lot, and even then on, I guess we're gonna see them with five at the back, which is normal. That is cool. They expect me to be good, but I just can't score. I don't know. I said try Pozo behind Hoskins. I mean, not behind exactly, but yeah, a little bit behind him, not on the same line. And I got a good shot here, I think, with Pollard, who went wide. It was not so dangerous, but yeah, it was a good shot actually. When I look at it right now, it was a good shot. It was dangerous. It could have crept in, but it didn't. You see here the persistence of Ododa pays off, and he steals the ball from the right back. He passes it to Pozo, and he just couldn't finish. And that is my problem. That is my problem. I could not finish anything, any chance I have. I could not finish. That with Rose, it was just, I think, a mistake. I don't know how I did it, but yeah, it happened. You see here a good cross. Pozo heads it, and you can see that I have the new Bentner in my team. It's Will Hoskins. I think he's an undiscovered brother of Bentner. He's just awful, fucking awful. He could not score anything, and I mean anything. You saw what a mess. I just don't know what to say to that mess. It was just awful, and I mean awful by any sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that miss, but yeah, I see. I got the scout reports. Nothing good from either one. They were all shit. But yeah, the only player that I could have signed was this guy, Charlie Guthridge. But yeah, I decided not to, because they may be some good players and some better players in the next update. But yeah, Danny Rose got to Shrewsbury, and I made a loan offer for Jamal Loza, who is Norwich striker, young Norwich striker. And in the past years, Norwich have had good players come through their academy, the Murphy brothers, and Jamal Loza. So maybe he could prove good. And you see here, I sell Clark. I could have countered with a little bit more money, but I just didn't want to do anything with with more time. I just wanted to get him off. And yeah, as you can see, Jamal Loza comes as Kwesi Appiah doesn't want, which is good. Now I have a fast striker, and he's really fast, and he's strong. He's very strong. Yeah, you see here, look at that. A bit in the region of 0. I don't know how this happens. I don't know how to explain it, but I decided to take advantage of it. And I'm gonna take advantage of that because I don't have a lot of money. And if I could sign a player like Bigger Imana for 0, 0, 0, 0, I don't know what can I say. What can I say? I'm gonna sign him, of course. That's he's a good player. He has a lot of potential. He could prove to be our Yaya Toure, maybe, because he's got the physique and he's got the technique and he's got the potential. Not maybe to become like the next Yaya Toure, but he could be a good player in our squad. I altered the wage budget here so he could accept his offer, and he accepted. I signed him, which could really prove to be the biggest deal I ever did in this career mode. Because for $0, I don't know. Nothing is cheap. I basically got him for free. I don't know how to explain it to you. I basically got him for free. No money, no nothing. And yeah, David Hunt. I accepted the offer for David Hunt, I guess. And he left too. So 3 players sold. I think for a total amount of like somewhere between 70k, 80k, 800k actually to be exact. But yeah, I don't need David Hunt because he's old, and I don't use old right backs, or at least wing players with, and I mean players who play on the wings. I could have made an offer for Mustafa Karayol, but yeah, it doesn't happen. As you can see here, I made an offer for Adel Nabi, which was I think 300 at the beginning, but I don't think if they accepted it at the beginning. I think they wanted a bit more. I don't know. Who did I put in the offer? I think it was a Jade White. Yeah, I think it was Jade White. I don't know exactly, but they accept, or at least the second or the third offer I made, they accept. Yeah, the first offer I made, they accept. And Adil Nabi, I could sign him. He's a good player. He could prove to be a good player. He's got a potential, like not the biggest, but good potential. Um, and yeah, I signed him here for 350k, which is good. It's not that big of a sum, but it's an average price for him. He's 61 overall. He's good, and yeah, as you can see here, you will see in the squad report, nothing else happens. This was all the business that was done in the last episode. I mean, in the last seconds of the game, in the episode, yeah, in the transfer deadline day. But you see here we are on the 15th position with 1 win, 3 draws, and 1 loss, and I still am. I had, yeah, I think, yeah, I am the lowest scorer in the league, which means with my only 1 goal, uh, I am the lowest scoring team in the league and probably in England, in like the 4 professional leagues. But yeah, that will improve. I promise you. I promise you. I will try. I will try, and I will try again. But yeah, I have some players that I want to get rid of in the future, like Will Hoskins and Tyrone Bennett, because I don't use them, and Brian Howard in the future. But yeah, goodbye and have a nice day.